We have one of the biggest derbies in England in today's episode, Birmingham City versus Aston Villa. A lot of transfers have been made as well. Let me show you what you've missed. Now, as you can see, we're doing very well in the Premier League so far. 4th place, 8 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses, a goal difference of 6 and 27 points on the board. Jay Stansfield has 11 goals across all competitions for us. Neymar, a highest average rating of 7.23. Neymar has been absolutely fantastic. Naipan, top assister with 5 across the season, and Stansfield, Wasberg, Williamson and Neymar all with 2 Player of the Match awards as well. We've scored 31 goals, which is the second best in the Premier League. We've conceded 25, which is the 5th worst, but we have only just got promoted, so take that into account. And 20 yellow cards, which is the 6th worst as well. Now, there are transfers to go through. A lot of outs. A lot of outs have gone. First of all, Christoph Clara has gone to El Ittihad for £34 million. Third choice centre-back this season, and 34 million was absolutely crazy to bring in for him. Moreno Zivkovic has gone to Real Valladolid for 14 million. He was our 4th choice centre-back and 3rd choice right-back, so felt right to move him on for 14 million. Anselmo Garcia McNulty, the Spanish Irishman, 7.5 million. He's gone to Schalke. He was our 5th choice centre-back, 3rd choice left-back. Yeah. Alex Cochrane has gone to Tenerife, or will be going to Tenerife, for 8.75 million. Again, absolutely fantastic. Our 2nd choice left-back, which Tayan Bullet is now going to take up that position. Joe Taylor is going to Portsmouth for 3.1 million. And the big transfer, other than Clara, Oscar Williamson, is going to Middlesbrough for £29 million. Hasn't played at all for us this season. He could be a decent Premier League player, but yeah, I feel like we need to move on from what Oscar Williamson can offer us. And there are transfers coming in that we are looking at as well. So Clara, potentially looking to replace him with Rob Holding. Again, will only be a 3rd or 4th choice centre-back, but we wanted a homegrown in-nation player, and Rob Holding does fit the bill with that one there. 30 years of age, with a bit of experience as well. Hakon Roston would be our 4th choice centre-back. He looks fantastic. 20 years old, Norwegian, 6'4", 16 jumping, 15 strength, 17 determination, 12 heading, 14 marking, 13 tackling, 15 positioning, which I think is a massive attribute that is required. 20 years of age. Yeah, should be a very good player. Coming in, 2.8 million for him. Can't complain too much. Finn Jelch joining for 7 million. Again, he can play at centre back. 6'1". Good attributes, fantastic mentals as well. One for the future, only 19 years of age. Manchester City were interested in him as well, but we have tied him down, £7 million. Should be a good player to replace McNulty with. Josh Wilson Esbrand coming in as our 2nd choice, 3rd choice left back. Not too expensive either, 3.8 million to come in. He is English, again, homegrown in nation, especially required for the European competitions. So very happy with him. There's a lot of trials that we have brought in from under 17s. Ruben van Bommel, 45 million. He's the big player that will be coming in. Can play as the attacking midfielder on the left, attacking midfielder, or as a centre forward as well. 6'4", great jumping reach, good dribbling and finishing. Off the ball's great as well. So hopefully one to build around. 3-star, potentially 4-star player, but I think Van Bommel is going to be absolutely fantastic for us. Now, we have played quite a few games since we were last here, and we are here today for the doubleheader between FC Utrecht and Aston Villa as well. But a lot of games have been played. We've only lost twice in the Premier League since we were last here. First of all, 5-3 to West Ham. We got absolutely spanked. We were 3-0 down. We brought it back to 3-3, and then they just went on and scored 2 goals after that. But we beat Arsenal 2-1, Romsat and Newerton getting on the score sheet. Gabriel Jesus getting on for Arsenal. We beat Slavan Bratislava 1-0. Wilhelmsen getting a late winner for us there in the 91st minute. We beat Manchester United 3-2. Jay Stansfield hat-trick. We'll watch the goals for this after as well. Manchester City, we lost 2-0 to them. Well outplayed. 1-1 against Chelsea. We beat Sporting CP 4-1, which was a fantastic result. We beat Tottenham Hotspur 3-2. We drew 1-1 with Spurs. Beat Karabag 3-0. 4-2 against Fulham. And we have just drawn 1-1 with Liverpool. Now, let's have a look at how we did perform against Manchester United. A big, famous win for us as well, with Jay Stansfield getting a hat-trick. It was fantastic. It actually went 1-0 down early on to Bruno Fernandes as well. So to score 3 goals in without reply after that is very nice to see. So the first goal, Bruno Fernandes, it was a cracking goal as well from distance. Absolute screamer. Nothing we could have done there, but we did. We did come back with it. Newerton finding Jay Stansfield one-on-one. Lovely finish past Onana. And as well, Wasberg coming into his own here, finding Stansfield again in the box. Nice and easy finish. Thoughts of offside, but it wasn't to be. Then straight after half-time, Topovic back in the team as well. Stansfield passing, well, a poor pass back and finishing past Onana. But then on the 60th minute, Manchester United, they got nothing more than a consolation. Anthony running through the defence and pasting it past Cox. This will be the team that we are using to face against FC Utrecht today. Cox in goal with Tobias, Cittadini, Clara and Henry. Engels with Wasberg, Moliero, Romsas, Neymar and Stansfield as well. Kilshaw, not done too bad actually. He's got 4 goals for us so far, 3 in the league, 1 start, 7 substitute appearances. I don't want to throw him in too early, and he's going to be one that we are going to be using for the majority of this game save. So, Stansfield, he's going to get his time. He's done really well. 8 goals, 2 assists in 14 Premier League games. 2 goals in the Europa League as well in 5. He's improving nicely as well, and it's always nice to have a good English contingent to our spine of our team, although other than Cox, Henry and Stansfield, there's no other Englishmen in the team. But we are going to get into today's game, first of all against FC Utrecht, and then we will be going to face Aston Villa in the West Midlands, well, the Birmingham derby, I should say. The Europa League, we're doing very well. We're in 3rd place in the league table. Utrecht, I believe, are in 5th place as well. 14 points from 6 games so far. As first shot on goal was for Utrecht, headed just over Cox's bar. Nathan Baxter, hopefully, will be back to full fitness soon. But Engels, back to Clara. Trying to give Clara a nice send-off because he's been a stalwart for us for all 3 seasons. But Neymar down the left-hand side into the box and a good save there. Knocking at the door early on. And we are away from home as well, so we need to be careful of pushing too high up as Engels picks up the ball nicely in the middle of the park. Back to Cittadini. Tobias into Wasberg. Back to Tobias. Cittadini. I mean, slow build-up that we are doing here. As always, it's a staple of how we play. Romsas into Henry. Neymar out on the left-hand side. Nice tackle in there. Henry. Stansfield. What a fantastic goal that is. The 12th of the season for the young man. And what a finish outside the box. Barkas stood no chance with that one. I mean, Neymar's tackle has to be applauded there, but Stansfield, wonderful finish, and Barkas, yeah, couldn't get a fingertip to that one. And we are going to try and encourage them as well. We are away from home. Let's keep the momentum going. What a wonderful finish that was. We will bring on Kilshaw in the second half. And if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, please let me know down below how I should be pronouncing Semif Kilshaw's name. But we are in control here. SK Rapid, they're drawing 2-2 with Brentford, which is good for us. Now we are looking at bringing in Zivkovic as well, potentially. A lot of money for him though. It'd be 20 million bringing him in. Do we need 3 fantastic strikers? I think we should. Although I would like a target forward just to replace the height that we are going to be losing with Willemsen. But 1-0 so far. You know what? Keep going. Show the faith. Show the crowd how we should be playing. And we are going to bring on Kilshaw for Stansfield. I mean, Romsas, he's not done well, I'll be honest, since coming back into the team. So Odin Thiago Holm, we're going to put you there as well. Potentially bring off Neymar for Newerton. Rico Henry's on the booking. Do we have a left back on the bench? It should be Cochrane, and Cochrane is there as well. As Wasberg tries to get into Tobias. Tobias on the booking, not a fan of that. As Barkas kicks it long up the pitch. Clara, big header there. Moliero, lovely ball to Semif Kilshoy. 1-on-1, fantastic. I don't think he's offside there. I think he's onside. Calm it down, VAR. The fans, the crowd, the players are cheering already. What a great goal that was. Clara, instrumental there. Massive header. Moliero, wonderful turn and pass. And then 1-on-1, Semif Kilshoy, pass Barkas. Wonderful to see. I think it's time to make a couple more changes now. Neymar has got a slight injury. Rico Henry and Tobias both on bookings as well. I might be mad doing this, but we are going to bring in Morgan Whelan, Rico Henry for Cochrane, and Vinicius Tobias for Ivan Fresneda. And yeah, hopefully this is just a highlight because we are making changes as Rob Mimi down the left-hand side. Henry picks it up. Wonderful to see. Odin Thiago Holm bursting through the middle. Don't get too excited though. This is just a highlight because we were making changes as Tobias into Wasberg. Engels now. I mean, could have popped the one from distance there. Tobias into the box. Is it one of those? No, it is actually a highlight. 3-0. Fantastic. He must have known that he was going to be taken off the pitch. And a wonderful performance there from Tobias. 3-0. In control. And where are we looking at the table there now? You know what? 5 wins, 1 draw from 6 Europa League games. Brentford are up there as well. And Cox in goal has taken the goalkeeper position for his own, if we are being honest as well there. Moliero back to Cittadini. Maybe Baxter's going to be our backup, but that's a poor pass from Cittadini actually. But Dan Bogard couldn't get on the ball, and Cox gives it back to Cittadini. So Den Bogard is a player that we were looking at. Again, young Dutch striker. I think he's about 6'2". Good jumping ability and heading as well. But Moliero into Whelan. Okay, lad. Again, I don't think it's offside. 62 minutes gone. 4-0 to Birmingham City. Morgan Whelan through our youth academy. Oh, it's been disallowed. Well, that's a shame. How close was this? I think he's onside there. Bad decision, but Morgan Whelan, you know, we'll encourage him. We'll do him the world of good, that will. And what a time to bring him on as well. So, to clarify, we are 3-0 still as Cochrane down the left-hand side into Odin Thiago Holm off the post. Al Karani clears it away as well. There's no relenting here from Birmingham City. 13 shots, 8 on target. XG of 1.42, so we are playing above our XG as well. And that's a wonderful header across, but no one else to get on the back of it. And Cox easily saw it wide of his post. 54% possession. You know what? Let's demand more as well as Engels whips this in and Cittadini headers it just wide. Scalvini getting a break in today's game. Although Cittadini on a booking, just be careful for the last 5 minutes, lad. As Cochrane barges in there. Back to Clara. Gives it back to Cochrane. Cox now. Lovely into Wasberg. He's dropped into a nice position there. Wasberg to Moliero. Fresneda. Into Engels. I mean, I think we've built a really nice team here. Moliero out to Cochrane. Down the left-hand side. Is he going to put the ball in? He's not. Vesterland takes it off him. But Engels tidies up nicely in the middle. Clara into Whelan. Wasberg. Engels. Nice controlled play here from Birmingham. Into Semif Kilshoy. 2 for him today. 4-0 in total. Fantastic team goal. Exactly what the commentator was saying as well. Lovely controlled possession. Wasberg. Engels. Back to Wasberg. That run, and to be fair, the little dink ball over the top was fantastic. Barkas stood no chance. And hopefully we can take this momentum into the game against Aston Villa. Demand more, because why not? 4-0, fantastic. 16 shots, 9 of these on target. 96 high intensity experience? I don't know what that means. But 56% possession, absolutely fantastic. What a performance that was. And we have been given an early assessment of our youth intake preview. 5-star. It always seems to be 5-star listers. Terrific group of players coming through. Potential to be a real golden generation for the club. Fullbacks, strikers, and wingers. I mean, we could do with fullbacks. That would be nice. And a striker. There's 2 forwards considered as fine prospects. One of the fullbacks has plenty of promise, and one of the wingers looks like to be a very handy prospect. But that will be in March when that comes in. But yeah, very nice to see. And also, very nice to see Wilson Esbrand. 3.8 million. Yeah, maybe we'll just delay this one for now and we'll see who else is out there. Now, Roston looks to be joining us for 2.5 million from Rosenborg. I feel like it's going to be a fantastic signing, especially one for the future as well. He's already a good championship player at 20 years of age. He's going to turn 21 in February as well. Now, a couple of things that has been happening. Jon Arul Bisek, 7.5 million, rising to 8.2 million. Transfer has been accepted for him. A wage fee of 65,000 a week as well for him. I feel like he could be a fantastic player, especially if we do compare him to Clara, which I've not done this yet, so I hope he is better than Clara. He is a better player than Clara. Fantastic. So for 35 million that Clara's went for, Bisek will be coming in for a quarter of that, which is fantastic stuff indeed. Josh Wilson Esbrand, still unsure where we're going to go for him. Finn Jelch might be affected by the Bisek offer, and Rob Holding as well for 3 million. Yeah, there's a lot of centre backs coming in here, but we do need to have a good squad, especially for Europe. Very, very happy. I'm still umming about a left back here. Is Josh Wilson Esbrand good enough to be our backup left back? I mean, he's up there. He's better than Cochrane, to be fair. And Taylor Bullitt, he can play everywhere as well. Is there a chance that he could potentially be homegrown in nation? In 2 years, he potentially would be as well. So, one to keep an eye on, one to keep around as well. Are you playing for the under-21s? Because you should be. If you're not, there we go. Get that sorted out. And things you love to see as well. The board want to discuss a meeting to extend our contract, which I would absolutely love. Tom Wagner, what a man. Love you very much. And the new deal has been signed. 5-year contract on 23,000 a week. Still, I don't think it even matters what you do, but yeah, we are going to be the manager for the foreseeable future. And you know what? We're going to accept the offer or confirm the deal for Josh Wilson Esbrand. 3.8 million. He's better than Cochrane. He's younger than Cochrane as well. And we have put a bid in for Jovan Zivkovic, which hasn't been accepted. Now it's been accepted. I wonder how much he wants though. Yeah, there's a lot of these players for some reason are all on amateur contracts. So this one, 17 years of age, Austrian, is going to be 18 next year as well. Good determination, jumping reach of 11. And you know what? 2, potentially 3-star player. It's people like this that you do like to have a look at to see if they can improve and sell them on for a fee as well. Now, stepping stone, we're not doing that. I don't really want to guarantee you an important player. So regular starter, 64,000. You having a laugh? Having a laugh. Let's drop it down. Even that. Okay, so 64. You know what? Maybe it's not too bad. The 76 million I don't like, but it is what it is. Yearly wage rise. We're going to get rid of that as well. Can we drop you down to 54,000? No, it's actually gone up by 10,000. What about 60,000 then? So I don't know if you're good enough, but well, 63,000. Jovan Zivkovic. I mean, he's very good. He is very good. I wonder what his comparison to Stansfield is going to be, and for Kilshoy as well. Let's do it with Stansfield first of all. Okay, he is slightly better in other areas like physicality, speed, attacking, and technical. Not as aerial. Mentals are the same, and his vision is less as well. But what about if we do compare you to Kilshoy? Again, very different type of player. He's actually better than Kilshoy, with the exception of technical and attacking. So we could have 3 very good footballers up front for us. We've definitely covered the Wilhelmsen sale as well. Although we are missing out on a target forward. But is that important? We'll have to find out. Now, 2 big transfers coming in. Bisek. The fee is actually 9.5 million that is going to be coming away from our transfer budget. So we are going to do this. We're going to bring him in. Finn Jelch. We're not going to confirm. We're going to cancel that one. We're just going to bring in Bisek. Mainly as well because I want to save a little bit of money over so that we can buy Zivkovic. You know what, Rob Holding, we're going to cancel you there as well. Sorry, lad. And Zivkovic, yeah. He'll be the one to come in as our third choice striker, potentially. But we have got the game now against Aston Villa, and we are away from home as well. So we can do a quick pick just to get rid of any kind of injured players out of our starting lineup. Anyone on the bench that we want to bring in as well. I mean, Toplivic, I want you to be on there with the exception of Danny Garcia, Scalvini and Cittadini. I think Cittadini is going to be in there because he wants more game time. But look at the people that are going as well. So Willemsen, Cochrane, Zivkovic, Patsamura is going, 1.6 million. McNulty's going, Joe Taylor's going. A lot of players are going as well. Matthew Target, we have brought him in on trial. Again, to potentially be the Cochrane replacement as well. But Josh Wilson-Esbrand is going to be coming in. So there's no point keeping him around. But I think I'm quite happy with the team so far. Cox in goal, Fresneda, Cittadini, Scalvini and Henry. Engels with Naipan in the middle. Nice understanding between those two now. Neymar on the left, Holm, Bellingham and Stansfield as well. Maybe Holm is the one that I would take out. And we are going to take him out for Toplivic. He wants to play more football and we want to give him that as well. So let's proceed to match Aston Villa versus Birmingham City. I mean, no, there's no pressure on us today. Go out there and play with some freedom because they are a big team, Aston Villa. What is this stand? What is happening here with this stand? Although, what are they playing? A 4-2-3-1 with someone called Pedro up front. Don't know who he is, but our 4-2-3-1 is a lot better, if I do say so myself. And can we go on, beat Aston Villa? Are they just below us in the table as well? They are 5th, we are 4th. Whoever wins this will command the 4th spot as well. And we are the early kickoff as Neymar Jr. whips this in, headed away by Onana, and Ramsey runs away with this as well. Unchallenged runs away with it. Give it to Alex Moreno down the left-hand side. Naipan pushes him over. McGinn still got the ball to the byline. He's going to whip it in. Buendia headed away by Henry. Onana chasing down Neymar. Look at the size of Onana against Neymar there. That's scary. But Engels now. Toplivic loses out to Matty Cash. This could be a frenetic game going forward. Kamara into McGinn. Playing as a left winger, potentially. Alex Moreno back to McGinn. 7 minutes on the clock. Buendia loses out in the air. Neymar heads it away from Onana. Cash coming down the right-hand side again. There's going to be a goal in this because of how long the highlight is. That's a lie. Ramsey's just headed it over the bar. And Cox, we do survive with this one. I mean, the first 10 minutes, possession-wise, is going backwards and forwards. And Neymar on a booking. We want him to calm down a little bit. So we're going to tell him to calm down as well. As Rico Henry is going to throw this in. Neymar there, but Naipan in the middle. Back to Henry, back to Naipan. Engels, take the shot there. Take the shot, Engels. And it's been saved by Martinez. Could have been a goal of the season contender. Looking at the commentators there, but Neymar going to whip it in. Cittadini there. Loses out to Kamara and McGinn. Back to Martinez, and it has been cleared away. And we can't complain too much just yet. I might change it from positive down to balanced as a highlight starts. McGinn's going to whip it in, and it's been headed into the box, into the net by Pau Torres. Now we're going to go attacking because we can't rest on our laurels of being balanced. I mean, as soon as we made that change, they scored. We're not going to want to watch that. We're going to want to fire them up. 30 minutes on the clock. Can we get back into this quickly? Naipan, that's a loose pass, but so was that from Pedro. Scalvini and Cox clearing up at the back there. Cittadini running forward. Toplivic, nice ball into Bellingham. Onana back to Martinez. Cut out by Henry. Neymar, lovely around the field into Stansfield. I thought that might have been a penalty, but not to be. Henry down the left-hand side. Toplivic. Neymar's in the middle. Naipan effort was cleared away. And Pedro runs away for Aston Villa. Back to McGinn, and end of the highlight there as well. We will encourage them for the last 3 or 4 minutes of the half as Kamara gives it into Ramsey but loses out to Naipan, who bursts down the right hand side. Back to Joe Bellingham, who cuts inside there. Fresneda down the right into Joe Bellingham, blocked away for a corner. That won't be the end of the highlight, I'm sure. And there is going to be a corner as well. Neymar to cross it in. Cittadini, we've still got him highlighted. Engels now outside the box has kind of rushed at that. If we're being generous, he did rush at it. As Pau Torres in the air, Henry clears it away. Buendia, I mean, I'm not sure what Cox was doing there, but Buendia hits it just over the bar as well. Now, what should we do here? I mean, we could thrash our arms, but we've actually played quite well. We're going to pump our fists. We're still in this against our rivals. Stansfield, we're going to bring you off because you haven't played the best, so Kilshoy is going to come in. Neymar on a booking does scare me, so Moliero is going to come in. So's Newerton as well, but I think we're going to put Moliero out on the right-hand side as our second striker. Wasberg, Naipan, I mean, Engels is on a booking, so Odin Thiago Holm is going to come in. Unless we put Scalvini into the ball-winning midfielder position, put Bloskill as our centre-back, and then we'll have Scalvini as our defensive midfielder on support. A little bit of an attacking change, but, you know, we're going to stick with it. We're going to stay attacking as well, and we are going to try and fire them up for this second half. I mean, we have dominated Aston Villa. Maybe we'll change it to a positive mentality as well. And again, we've changed something to do with the mentality, and there is a highlight for the other team. Kamara to Alex Moreno. Crosses it in, headed away to Anana on the right-hand side. Salamakers is in the middle as well. Crossed in, Buendia. Can't get to it. McGinn can't get to that either. Moliero chasing it down. Anana. Too much space there. Salamakers on the right-hand side for Aston Villa. Our left. Anana 1-2. I mean, Cittadini cuts out that pass into Scalvini as well. Naipan. Have we got a counter-attack here? No. Kamara does pick it up as McGinn gives it into Buendia. Buendia into the box. Pedro, I think, is offside. I think he's offside there. I am more hoping than thinking, though, however. I can't see if they're celebrating. And it has been disallowed as well. I mean, do we just go very attacking? Why not? Let's do it. Let's change our tactics around. Bellingham. We haven't got a striker on the bench, which is a little bit concerning. Bellingham can play as a striker, but I don't think I trust that. Newerton can't play as a striker. Moliero can't either. Naipan is a no. You know what? We're going to put Naipan up into there. Scalvini, you're going to be our anchor on defend. Moliero, we're going to put you around there for Newerton. Newerton, please for us be an inside forward on attack. Naipan and Bellingham, both there as well. Winger on attack for Moliero. Bellingham, maybe as a shadow striker. Naipan as an attacking midfielder on attack. Maybe we'll do an inverted winger for Moliero, and then Bellingham will be going out to the left-hand side there as well. Actually, no, forget that. Put Bellingham up front. This is what we're going to do. Complete forward. Can you play as a complete forward? Let's just do an advanced playmaker. Along with Semif Kilshoy, we are going to encourage them as well. We've done all that, and Villa are going to score. No, they're not. Just over the bar. Very attacking. Does it work as a mentality? I did a test before on the channel. If you haven't watched it, go back and see it. It actually doesn't change anything. Does it make you more attacking when you are using it as a tactical mentality? And Pedro has skipped away, and Cox has tipped it away as well. We'll go back to attacking. Instructions wise, let's improve the directness. You know what, let's overlap everywhere. Not pass into space. Let's play quite wide as well. Play for set pieces. Run at the defence. Be more expressive as well in the transition. We will counter now when we get the ball. Distribute quickly. Out of possession. You know what, let's just push up. Get stuck in. We won't step up more. And we'll see if that makes any changes whatsoever. As Bloskill clears away the corner. Salamakers gives it to Buendia. Newerton gets on the ball, and he's just been cleared down the field. That's very disappointing, especially as no one was there. Jorginho back to Consa. And that will be the end of that highlight there. We have one change to make. And we are going to bring in Wasberg for Naipan. And we are going to demand more as well. There's 10 minutes to go. We've dominated this game. It's just been one shot from Aston Villa. One corner that has undone us as well. And there's another corner here. Again, it's going to whip it in. And Buendia cleared off the line from Wasberg. I mean, we'll go positive. Aston Villa are piling on the pressure now. Cittadini heads it away. Joe Bellingham. I mean, we've got a counter-attack here. Wasberg into Moliero. Moliero down the left. Semif Killshoy. Fantastic. 1-1. We've come back into this game. Nothing less than we have deserved as well. I mean, what a cracking counter-attack that was. Wonderful to see. Moliero across to Semif Killshoy. Martinez, no chance. Very, very nice to see. Although Watkins tries to get away. Henry now on the left-hand side into Wasberg. We've gone very attacking here as well. Wasberg from distance and gone just over the bar. I think I just want to save this potentially. What is it? 4-1, 3-2. I'll edit this out as well. But yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. Just like the way that we counter-attack there as well. You know what? Oh, don't do this, Football Manager. Last kick of the game. Last highlight of the game as well. McGinn with the corner. Please clear this away. Fresneda clears it away. Buendia back into the box. And Torres has headed it just over the bar. I think we'll settle for a draw against our big rivals. Yeah, I think we deserve more. But Semif Killshoy, third goal in today's episode. Fantastic stuff. We're going to outstretch our arms. You know what? Well done. Well done. Now, looking at when we're going to come back. Looking at Europa League, we should be qualifying out of this now. We've got plenty of points that we will automatically go into the next round. So I think we're going to come back. Potentially then, that might be the next game that we do come back for. I mean, we have got Midtjylland and Sevilla as our Europa League games. There's also Arsenal, Man United double-header here as well at the end of February. That could be one that we do come and have a look at. But I think Europa League is where we're going to come back next. I mean, there's a lot of games to play. I want to get through the transfer window as well. We've got 18 million to spend. Is it going to be Zivkovic? I mean, the transfer offer can be completed for him. Still unsure. I am still unsure. It's a lot of money on an unknown as well, to be fair. With Killshoy playing well, I'm not sure how much game time that Zovan Zivkovic is going to get, but we're going to have a look. He's a wonder kid, which always makes it a lot nicer. But anyway, I will see you on the next episode of the Project FC. If you like this, let me know down below what transfers I should be looking at doing as well, and just rate the transfer business that we have done, and I'll see you on the next episode.